I'm Sean Seavey, and today we'll talk about how during the 16th century in Latin America arose a new type of economic model, in which the environment and its people were changed at a greater extent and faster rate than ever before. Prior to colonialism in the New World, the inhabitants of Quito had developed an economic system known as a vertical economy, in which they adapted their food production while respecting the natural state of their environment. However, the conquistadors reformed these economic model and transformed it into a traditional European model, which consists of large-scale plantations and mass deforestation. Ultimately, I will argue that the plantation practices of the Spanish destroyed not only the local environment, but also the native society. The testimony given by Friar Jean de Pas. Because of the actions of the Spaniards, natives were forced to move to forests because they did not have sufficient sustenance. As the natives were removed from their lands by the Spanish, they exploit more remote lands, which hardened their lifestyle and caused them to degrade land that used to be untouched by human activity. This exploitation of the remote and less efficient land, in the long term, altered local climates and eroded much of the nutrients from the soil. The main difference between the environmental change caused by human activities at the time of the Spanish arrival and prior to that was the new economic model the colonists brought along with them. The extent to which a small group of people could exploit land on such a large scale was unprecedented. From that logic, the extent to which the lifestyle of natives was changed and disturbed had never been reached before. In order to grow crops on such a large scale, intensive labor is needed. Therefore, this new land concentration by the Spanish led to a complex set of regulations designed to exploit native labor most efficiently, which placed heavy burden on the native communities for tribute payments. This means that it is the new way to use land that altered native society. Unlike the vertical economy, the economic model employed by the Spanish provides a way for humans to have a much more dominant control over the environment, and thus greater inputs are needed. In this case, the input is labor. This new approach to land turned most natives into mere slaves of an agricultural model. In conclusion, land concentration by the Spanish colonists in Quito during the 16th century forced the natives to change their lifestyles through dislocation, which consequently led to the dismantlement of their social structure. The dislocation forced them to exploit unused land, which had to be cleared through deforestation. Their society was destroyed as the individuals were assimilated into colonial societies as slaves to meet high labor requirements of the Spanish plantation system. And concentration brought drastic changes to the techniques used to exploit land. Never before in Quito was land exploited as such, and this acceleration has had severe consequences on the natural environment. Additionally, land concentration gave a handful of people control over large areas of land, causing all other subjects to be subjects of the Spanish crown.